Hey, this is Matt Janino. I just put on a trade today and I want to show you what I did, why I did it, so you can have some idea of what's going through my mind and how I'm putting on profitable trades pretty consistently. And today I'm using something different. I don't even need anything I showed you before. Today I just use the market internals and some knowledge of where the market is and the bigger picture. So the bigger picture is I think we are heading on a bull trend, and I think this is going to continue for a while. So buying all the dips like today and yesterday and the day before would have been profitable, and I missed out on the last couple dips the last couple days because I was a little bit scared. Sometimes it's hard buying whenever the market sells off, because if you look, the first dip here, the market sold off, went up by the end of the day to where it opened. And then right here is the opening of the market again. Opens lower, buys higher. So market goes straight up throughout the day. Same thing here. We are opening lower, and I don't even care if we go higher today because this is a long option I bought. But I think if it goes higher today, I might even just sell the option. It's already up about 5%, and if I buy a long-term option and it goes up, let's say 10 to 15% in the first day, I'll sell it just because if I'm that right that quick, I want to be out. So right now, I'm gauging kind of what's going to happen today off market internals. And here is my market internal charts. I got the VIX, the advancing and declining stocks, and the tick in the NASDAQ. And this is like looking at the inside of the index, because the index, this price movement here, doesn't really tell me what's happening with all the stocks. And it's kind of cool. You can set up some of these internal charts just by typing $, and there's a lot of different things you can do. If you just type in AD, you can see advanced declining issues of many different composites, but I like to choose the NICE, and I like to do the difference between them. So advancing minus declining difference. And this gives me this chart. And the way you read this chart is this tells you how many stocks are declining in the NICE. So right now we opened up with about 1,400 stocks declining, and that's a very high number. Anything between 1,500 to 2,000 is something that would tell you to stay out of the market if it continues in that direction and it doesn't break to less stocks declining. But as you can see, we're already at about 1,200, which is a small difference. You'd like to see 800, maybe 700 to show you that there's going to be a reversal today. But at the same time, if the market keeps going lower and the advancing declining issues are not going lower, that kind of means that the market is bound to reverse, because you need more stocks to bring the market down. And if the more stocks aren't going down and the index is selling off, that's kind of a sign that it shouldn't be selling off and it's not going to last long. So this is kind of how traders look at the advancing declining issues. If you're a day trader, which I tried, and it's not the easiest thing in the world, so I go to long-term options. If you're a day trader, they love the tick. And if you don't know what the tick is, it is how many stocks right now are ticking up or ticking down in the NICE or the NASDAQ. So you can see this moves pretty quick. Right now we got 13 stocks ticking down because it's a negative. And if you want to be in a day trade, we'll just pretend like we're day trading now. You would want to short when the tick is below let's say 0, or if you throw an EMA on there if it's below the EMA, but you want to be long if it stays above. So let's say 20 to 40 is a strong upward movement. 40 to 100 is a strong downward movement. But sometimes it just makes no sense, and the tick throws me off a lot. So I don't really live or die by any of this, but I'm just sharing the knowledge. And it's something I also just look at to see, am I in the right trade, and is this going to screw me today, or should I be doubling down tomorrow? So right now, still profitable, just small percentage, just like 10%. Nothing crazy. I might be selling it around 15 to 20, like I said. But we got the tick in the 30s, the 20s. And right now the chart is kind of hanging out here. What we can see is maybe fill in this low volume node or sell back down to where the day's fair value has been decided. And if you don't know what that means, check out my last video. And yeah, that's all I got today. These are the internals, market internals, and lots of traders love them. Lots of traders think if you can day trade off them, they help immensely. So hopefully that helps you, and